question seems simple enough, but the solution is extremely complex for a country like India where diversity is the norm. The task at hand is to rapidly change cooking habits for about 500 million people without changing their food habits. This is extremely important because it addresses multiple SDGs. SDG 13 for climate action, SDG 7 affordable clean energy, SDG 3 good health and well-being, SDG 5 gender equality, and it cannot be accomplished without SDG 17 partnerships for the goals. But then, what are the elements of a successful policy? I believe we began well with the Ujjwala Yojana. Most Indian households now have an LPG connection. But when a program is implemented by a single ministry to offer a single solution, there is an assumption that one size fits all. We tend to treat clean cooking as a set of different interventions. It should actually be considered as a service so that a policy offers what a cook needs in rural India. With this change to a service approach, the challenges can be better articulated. Behavior change issues, differentiated cooking practices, local preferences, affordability, etc. Knowledge gaps also become clearer. For example, assessment of ability and willingness to pay for clean cooking solutions and fuels. We don't have adequate understanding of how to make markets deliver in rural areas. My personal view is that government, civil society, and the MSME sector must work in close coordination to develop and implement a program that works for the poor. Satisfying a market of 100 million households is best done through a market-driven mechanism, but surely cleaning up cooking cannot be accomplished without active participation by government. It must lend its might and muscle in many different ways. Public interest messaging first comes to my mind. It must create a level playing field for DRE solutions, not through subsidies, but by mandating sensitive financing for consumers and patient capital for supply chain elements. Financial institutions are averse to low interest rate, small ticket size loans, but the policy must enable or incentivize them. Perhaps some risk guarantee fund as well. We've not seen any innovation in financing for cookstoves so far. It is also important that government collects or tracks implementation, collects data, tracks implementation, and is constantly engaged with supply side elements as well as with demand side elements. So let us not put fuels into boxes and mandate different ministries to take different decisions. The product mix for market penetration should be a range of cooking energy solutions at different price at different price points, offering big and small benefits. A single ministry that creates an enabling mechanism would be a good beginning.